Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to start unit number 7 of class 9th, and the title of the unit is linear equations and inequalities. Linear equations and inequalities. And what are the main outlines of the chapter? First one, we will discuss linear equations, then equations involving absolute values, and then linear inequalities, and then we will get to know how to solve linear inequalities. One main outline is missing here, that is radical equations. Basically that is not written here because radical equations will be converted into linear, then they will be solved. That's why it is not written here, but we will discuss some questions in exercise related to radical equations and what are the learning outcomes, what the students will be able to do after completing this chapter. First of all, we will recall linear equations in one variable, then we will get to know how to solve linear equations with rational coefficients, and then we will be able to reduce the equations involving radicals to simple linear equations form and then find their solution. This is what I was telling in the outlines, that radical equations are also the part of this chapter. And then we will define absolute value, and we will solve equations which are involving absolute value in one variable. Then we will be able to define inequalities with these signs, and we will be able to recognize properties of inequalities. Main properties are trichotomy, transitive, additive, and multiplicative. These properties we have discussed in chapter number 2, that were discussed as properties of real numbers. And the last one is we will be able to solve linear inequalities with rational coefficients. So this is all we will be able to do after completing this chapter. The very first topic of the chapter is linear equations. What are linear equations? Linear equations are the equations in one unknown variable is of this form: ax plus b is equal to 0, where a and b are real numbers and a should not be equal to 0. Means coefficient of x should not be 0. This is very important thing. Now let us write some example of linear equation with the numbers. For example, 2x plus 3 is equal to 0, 5x plus 9 is equal to 2, 2 over 3x plus 1 over 2 is equal to 3 over 5. All these are linear equations. So linear equations can be written in the form of these fractions as well. Their numbers can be written in the form of fractions because these are real number. Now some complex forms of linear equations are in the form of brackets, like 2 into x plus 5 plus 3 into x minus 2 is equal to 5, and we can write it as x plus 3 over 2 minus x over 5 is equal to 7. So in this way we can write different forms of linear equations. Now we are going to discuss their solution, how to solve linear equations. How to solve linear equations. To solve linear equations, there are some rules which you have to keep in mind, and these rules are very simple and easy to use, but you have to keep in mind to make the solution easy. The first rule is, first you have to remove bracket remove brackets and denominator. Remove brackets and denominator. And the second one is combine similar terms. We have to combine similar terms, means the terms involving variables will be written on one side and constants will be written on the other side. And the third one is we have to simplify to get value of x, which will be the variable in the equation. So these main points which are important to understand if we want to solve linear equations. So we'll do some questions to understand how to solve linear equations. The very first question is from exercise number 7.1. Question number 1, solve the following linear equations. And the question is, this is exercise number 7.1. Question number 1, solve the following linear equations. First part is 2 over 3x minus 1 over 2x is equal to x plus 1 over 6. So what we have to do, we have to follow these rules. First of all, we have to remove brackets and denominator. There is no bracket in this question, so we have to remove the denominator. Denominator is 2, 3, 2 and 6. So to remove this denominator, we have to multiply both sides by 6, because 6 is the LCM of these three numbers. So we have to multiply by the LCM if we want to remove the denominator. When we'll multiply both sides by 6, our denominator will be removed. So this is the way to remove the denominator. It will be 4x minus 3x is equal to 6x plus 1. Now we have to combine similar terms. These two are similar because both are having variable, and here 6 is having variable, so it should be written on the left hand side. So it will be 4x minus 3x minus 6x is equal to 1. So it will be minus 5x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 over minus 5, which will be written as minus 1 over 5. So solution set of this question will be minus 1 over 5. So in this way we can find out the solution of an equation. So similarly we can do rest of the questions. First 5 questions can be done by this method. Those are very easy if you will get bracket first you have to remove the bracket, and then all these steps will be followed. By removing bracket, then you will multiply by the LCM, like the third question. Here bracket is given, so first 1/2 will be multiplied inside, and here 1/3 will be multiplied, and then you will multiply by the LCM of all the denominators, then denominator will be removed. So first 5 questions you have to complete by yourself on your NEET copies, and we'll solve rest of the questions in the next lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz.